Hi YouTubers. Well, got the rig on. I've just left work. That's why I've always got a fag on at the minute, because I can't smoke at work. I'm on channel 27, upper sideband. On the mid block, of course. I think, what is that? It's about 27 to 85. Oh, here we go. A bit of activity there, makes a change. Call me Superman today if you like. All the lads at work rip the piss out of me because of that. But there you go. And anyone that's just stumbled across this video randomly, I'm just on the outskirts of Hemel Hempstead. And I see on the Facebook pages so many people are getting like the Grant 2, various sidebanders, you know, they're loving it. Where are you all? Do you know what I mean? Get on there, make some noise. I mean, I have my rig on a lot and I don't hear a soul. Yeah, I go up to the Muppets, they're all chatting on the 1.9, you know. I mean, what the fuck? I don't normally swear on my videos, but you know, I do swear, I ain't gonna. I think you all know that anyway. So there you are, I'm gonna put a call out in a minute. Unfortunately, we've had bad news on the dog. Real bad news. And I've not seen my other half since she sort of rang me after getting the results. So if any of you people out there are sort of religious, you know, maybe you can sort of say something to him upstairs tonight for us, you know. Anyway, before I sort of get too sort of glum about it, let's put a call out, see what happens. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Charlie Tango 318 mobile QRZ. As if by magic there's nobody there. There, I'll have a flick about in actual fact. RF gains up. Bit dodgy this actually, but distant foreigner, possibly on AM. Americans, I don't know how well you can hear that. There's a carrier coming in and a lot of whining. But when I stick on a 2.7, it's very tempting to go straight on 38, lower sideband. For anyone that don't know, it's well worth a listen on there for the Americans at the moment. Let's try again. Make sure I'm centre slot, yeah. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is 26 Charlie Tango 318 mobile QRZ. Anybody, anywhere. I think what I might do is title one of my videos Herts, Beds and Bucks. They're the surrounding counties. I live in Bedfordshire. Hertfordshire's, you know, just the other side of the Bedfordshire border. And most of you have probably heard of Herts, Beds and Bucks radio and stuff like that. Maybe some YouTubers, you know, that might type in that and sideband or something, might bump into one of my videos, we can have a hook up. But the more I've been thinking about getting this beam, I've sort of talked myself into it, to be honest. I'll get Christmas out of the way. I'll have a look at the packed up dimensions because my car's not particularly massive, you know. Though, as I mentioned in my previous video, it has got a towing hook on it, so there's a possibility of maybe getting a little trailer or something, but I'm not really sure. I want to to be giving it large like I was before, you know, but maybe in a bit of a bigger way. Get myself a HF set. You know, I mean, let's be perfectly honest about it. You do 100 watts straight out the back, I ain't got to prat about with any other devices, let's say. As if I would. No, goody goody two shoes, mate. But they are. I'll just carry on videoing, you know. Something might come up, in actual fact. Let's have a listen on 555. Bound to be someone on there, isn't there? Let's turn the old volume up. That's the situation around here, guys. It's like this day after day after day. That's why I tend to go for the skip talk rather than the local contacts. There's just nobody on. And if it's the same in your area, you know, don't be sort of disheartened. I see a few people selling up, you know, anyone want to buy a rig, twig, you know, power pack, and all the rest of it. And incidentally, most of them people that are selling up haven't got an amplifier. God damn. Gotta love the Americans, ain't you? Something else I want to touch on as well is how diluted we are now. I suppose it had to happen. There's not many people on rig anyway nowadays. Not in this area. So now, let's just say you used to chat to your mate on, I don't know, the 19, used to give him a shout. You may well call him now, he may well be down on 27 on sideband talking to himself, you know. But I do call out a lot on sideband on 27. But without an amplifier, it's pretty hard, to be honest. But, you know, I ain't saying it can't be done, because most of you have been there, done it, you know. Just bear with me while I adjust my channels. Back on a 2.7. If any of you watching this live in the Hemel Hempstead area, shame on you. The amount of times I've called out, both on here and on the 19, you know. I notice things are getting a little bit, not in every area, and not everybody of course, but things can get a bit clicky, you know. Bill, see you on the usual, yeah, gone, you know. Squelch up to the ear holes. No gaps between transmissions, you know. If you're trying to get on the side and you're, you know, a long way away, you've got 2 opes, you know, bob open, no ope. Just double checking the old radio here. CQ, 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 this is 26 Charlie Tango 318 mobile. Anybody anywhere, QRZ. Now let's go the other way. I don't like doing this, but it's just sort of a bit of demonstration really. Probably be a bit of a fail. $19 for a Roger, please. That's the Muppets, the 19. Now I know full well with this setup, running the power that I do, which is, I don't know, it's 4 or 5 watts. on FM, 12 on sideband. If there's anyone out there with an half decent antenna, they will hear me. You know, I don't know, terrain depending, probably 20 odd miles away, possibly more, you know, depending on where I am, and vice versa. You know, the old Superstar does listen quite well. It's no slouch on the ears department, nothing. So there you are. Maybe I'll start up a little Facebook page where we can sort of arrange to meet, have a bit of a chat on who's where, when and why, and at what time. Sorry, I just don't like FM. I'm not sure how many videos I'm going to get uploaded before Christmas, so I will say to you all, you know, I hope you have a nice Christmas. Sort of loomed up on me really, Christmas. I've been a bit sort of preoccupied with sorting my life out. I can't believe that next Wednesday's Christmas Eve. But you know, saying that, got some grubbing and all the rest of it. Plans for the new year radio wise. So, you know, keep coming back, having a look and whatnot. Tell you what, I'll put out one last shout, you never know. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Charlie Tango 318 Mobile, Emma Hempstead, QRZ. Yeah, I see it does happen to me as well. Because a lot of people whinge, you know, oh God, I've never had a contact abroad, you know, and I've tried. You have to keep trying and keep trying again, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, an amplifier's gonna help you a hell of a lot. Change a mediocre setup into something, you know, that's worth sort of having. I'll just get round this roundabout. Just round the corner in actual fact from the Buncefield depot. I don't know if any of you saw it when it blew up a couple of years ago. There's all that flames and fire and all that just near there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. It'd be good to have you. And like I said in my other video, I am going to be working on a competition. You know, see if we can't get things full swing and that. And also, I've not forgot about the VHF video. It's all in there, but at the moment, it's going to be looking after me other half and making sure that the dog's all right. Catch you soon, guys, and again, Merry Christmas if I don't upload any more before Christmas. Thanks for watching. Bye.